We're not even going to talk about the 2-week hiatus that it took to get me back onto here. I've had a busy week, and I had a busy week last week, and sometimes those weeks are going to happen, but I'm still going to come out with videos at later points. Moving on. To make up for having been gone for 2 weeks, I have a fancy new light that is reflecting badly off my glasses right now, and this fancy microphone that you guys can't see that's attached to my lapel, as it is a lapel mic. Moving up in the world. I had a video planned for 2 weeks ago, and then that video didn't go quite right, and I didn't have time to edit it, so I was going to make a video the next week, and then the video that I had for the next week I had problems with also, and so this week I was going to put out the video from 2 weeks ago today, but something else came up, and I decided I wanted to tell that instead because it's like way better. I haven't done any research into this to find out if it was like already reported on or something, but I have a story about Donald Trump that I think no one really knows about. And that feels like something that's worth taking its own video to talk about. It might not be a long video, but I have some very exclusive information about Donald Trump. It's nothing legally damning, so it's not like bombshelly, but it's a pretty funny story, and I think it's worth sharing. I was speaking to my friend Zach, who has lived in Queens his whole life, and he had apparently been speaking to an old lady who lives in the neighborhood. This lady is apparently 90 years old and has lived in the general Queens area for about 50, 60 years. A fact that I did not know is that Donald Trump apparently grew up somewhere in Queens. I don't remember the exact location offhand, but he grew up in Queens in, I guess it would probably be like the 50s. As told by this old lady, apparently his father decided when he was very young that it would be appropriate for him to have a newspaper route, which would help him build character and all that sort of stuff, which when you hear it initially sounds great, and it also sounds like something that would help build character, and it also strikes you as odd because when you hear it, you can't imagine like a young Donald Trump running a paper route, right? The thing is, this lady apparently remembers that on the newspaper route, every day a limousine would pull up in front of her house, and a little chubby hand would reach out the window and hold out a newspaper and throw it at the house. And that was just how they had their papers delivered. And I don't know if this story has been picked up by like mainstream news outlets, or if this lady has no reason to lie about this story, which is why I believe it. Also, it just sounds like something he would do. I'm not doing an Anons this week. I didn't really get enough Anons to make an Anons. If you guys would like to send me Anons, all you have to do is go to satanstrousers.tumblr.com, send me an anonymous ask, and I will answer it in next week's Anonsense. This Wednesday will have a video. The video is already filmed. It's mostly edited, and we will be back to a regular schedule unless I have a very busy week, in which case I will try to update you on Twitter, which if you'd like to follow me on Twitter or any other social medias, all of that will be in the description down below. From my happy place, I'm Zach. Now go away.